You're right, guys, it's Capcom Tom here, and welcome to episode number 34 of the Path to Paris. Now, we're going to kick this one off by jumping into our trade pile to see that we have managed to sell all of our cards for the prices we listed them for. Di Natale, Young, and Pereira all selling, giving us 60,000 coins. But we're not going to make a signing for a couple of episodes yet, just purely because I want to make sure I have loads of coins, so that when I buy our next player, I still have some coins to play with and continue to trade, and I don't get all my trading broken up too much. Now, if you're looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go and check out battle.com. Their link will be down in the description. One of the most reliable coin sellers on the internet, so go and get your coins from them and use the discount code TCAPGUN for 5% off all your purchases. Now, we're going to kick this episode off on the game front by going into the gold tournament, and we're coming up against a 4-2-3-1 Brazilian team. Looks pretty dangerous. I mean, all of his players have all the chemistry styles on them. He also has a BPL defense with the likes of Walker and Cole at the back, so you know, it's not an easy team to come up against. It's very strong, and I am not looking to play not looking forward to playing it at all. Now, we managed to take the lead. What a strike from LAVEZZI. Absolutely fantastic way to start the scoring off in the 25th minute. Really nice goal, and I guess that chemistry style card that he's got on him that gives him +3 shooting is definitely starting to work out, because, you know, he's starting to score a few goals from that right or left mid position. Now, we go to 1-1 after he manages to equalise, but then we go back into the lead. Maurice with a nice little header into the back of the net. Simple cross, simple goal, and that's all you got to do. You just got to keep things simple, silly, or otherwise you're going to end up losing games. Now, we ended up conceding to Diego Costa, and then we ended up conceding to Diego Costa. That was in the space of 5 minutes at the end of the game, and I was disgusted. I felt that I'd played better than this guy throughout pretty much the entire game, and to be leaving with no points, or be actually not even points, just being knocked out of the tournament in the first round was horrific. I didn't know what to say. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back into online single matches. We've done this before to try and find the fun in FIFA so that we can get our confidence back and, you know, smash some noobs along the way. So that's what we're going to hopefully do. And then we'll go back to division play once, you know, we've mastered online single matches, because if we can't beat easy opponents, what's the point of playing against Division 3 difficult players? Now, we come up against a 4-3-3, well, it's a Bundesliga team, but then he's banged Andy Carroll just up there at the front with no links going into him, and to be honest, if I see that, I don't think that that player should score any goals. However, that's what I think, and the game is completely different to what I think. Naldo ends up scoring from a corner in the 9th minute. He shushed me, which, you know, as always, really annoys me. Then Andy Carroll managed to get through, and look at that, for a 6-chem player, that's a ridiculous finish. Like, off balance across the face of goal, off the post. I was just like, what the hell? Anyway, managed to get back into the game, making it 2-1 when Menez got through. He pops that one nicely into the back of the net in the 26th, so we had plenty of time to get back into it. But unfortunately, this guy managed to get through, and how he got through, I don't know. Somehow, Elia just outmusters Marquinhos. I thought he had him, and I was pretty disappointed. Considering that's my centre-back, he really shouldn't be losing the ball, or not stopping Elia from going through. I know that Elia is very good this year, but seriously, come on. Now, we get back into the game again just before half-time with a really nice run from Lucas there, using a little bit of skill to get past his man, then just pass it across the face of goal for Motta to tap it in, give us a chance, and then in the 90th minute, we managed to score the all-important goal to equalise it up. And it was a good goal from Cavani, a nice little header. Now, we went into extra time. You can see here he goes through, and look at this ricochet. Look at this ricochet. How? I don't understand this game. How does that fall perfectly to his feet? However, I didn't give up, and as you can see, we end up getting the ball, intercepting it here. And Menez, wow, the strength that he showed there to get past Naldo was actually phenomenal. And he pops that one into the back of the net. So it's now going to penalties. We take our first one, we score with Cavani. Then he manages to pop his one over the bar, so I'm into the lead. Goes the right way that time, but still ends up in the back of the net. That one I thought didn't go over the line, but apparently it did. Then LAVEZZI managed to miss his, so it's 2-1 at this point. So now we're drawed because we've missed a penalty each. And now we're going back into real time, and he's got to score this, which we managed to save. So well done to Sirigu there, going for the right direction. And now everything is in our favour. All we have to do is score with Matuidi, and we're going to manage it. Oh, so close. Went bottom because I never go bottom, but it seems like bottom is a bad area to go just because if they dive the right way, even if they're going up into the top left or top right, they seem to save it with their legs, which is very frustrating. So now if I save this one, we are going through, or we are winning the game. And yes, I did manage to palm that one away. He did go down the middle quite a lot in that penalty shootout, so I was pretty sure he'd try and end it down the middle. Now, obviously we take down the win, which is very important because we're here to get our confidence back. And definitely that win, or that, you know, late equaliser, and to come back into the game in that sort of fashion was a pretty good feeling. Now, gone away and done some trading. We first off picked up an Inform Melito for 12,000, tried to list him up for 14,750. We also got a Sturridge there. Then we got a Perlo being moved to a centre attacking mid. We're listing him up for 19,000. Riascos, the silver Colombian, we are going to be listing him up for 6,500. I don't know really why I bought him because I got him for 5,900, so that was not going to give us all that much profit. And we also got a Steven Gerrard that we got for like 9,700 that we're listing up for 11k. So there's some profit to be made there, and we're just going to leave that up and see if we can manage to sell it. But for now, we're going to go into our next game, and we're coming up against a 3-5-2. Well, it's a skill team. You can see he's got Neymar, Bernard and Ronaldinho as his front three, but they're not on full chemistry because obviously nationality links aren't as strong as they were last year. Then he's got Asaidi and Ben Arfa on the left and right mid, and then he's got a pretty decent backline as well. So we're up against him here, and you can see that somehow Ben Arfa is just going through, and he eventually crosses it in, and Neymar stoops low to head that one into the back of the net. Nice little skill goal there from him, and then he decides to shush me, and you know how I hate to be shushed. They seem to always do it, and to be honest, I just don't approve of it. Now we managed to get back on level terms. A lovely volley from Pastore after the first header was missed, and you can see there we're now on level terms with our opponent, so that's good. Now we go through with Lucas again. He seems to be our best output, or our best way out of our own box to play him up the wing because he's just so fast, no one can catch him. And as you can see, his build-up play basically led to us managing to go 2-1 up, so that's good. Then we managed to score again with Menez. He brought his keeper into no man's land, and obviously just going to finesse it from that range, always going to end up in the back of the net. And we do take down a 3-1 win, so it looks like it's going well in the online single matches. Just a few more of them, and then we will probably head back into division play. So we've managed to sell Perlo already, as you can see, for 19,000 coins after just one game, which is pretty good. And if we have a look at the stats, you can see that Menez is the top scorer, who is actually on a very good streak at the moment. He has 73 goals and 101 appearances. Cavani has dropped off a little bit, 62 goals in 64 for him. Also, Maurice Bodmer and Pastore are still all there, as well as Lucas. Lucas is our top assister. I don't think that's really a word, but I'm going to keep using it anyway, with 36, 32 for Menez. And then if we go down a little bit to have a look at LAVEZZI, you can see he had 19 games played, 9 assists and 4 goals. So now we can dive back into the online single matches. We're coming up against Kebabtastic. He's using a horrible looking BPL team with Jesus Navas, Willian, Jovetic, Benteke, Ramirez, Paulinho, Kabul, Koscielny, Walker, Gibbs, and I didn't catch the goalkeeper, it went too quick. Now you can see that he managed to take the lead through what was pure AIDS. He managed to smash it off one of my players' legs, it bounced up, and Jovetic headed it in. Very frustrating. Now we had a bit of the Lucas Cavani combination there to get us back on level terms in the 19th minute. Just a simple cross and header from the duo. Very nice work. Then we managed to go 2-1 up. LAVEZZI down the wing. LAVEZZI crosses. Menez is there. And he manages to score. Well done, Menez. Good work from you too. So Cavani, Menez, Cavani and Menez have both got a goal so far. And Lucas and LAVEZZI have both got an assist, so that's pretty good going. Then Benteke manages to score. Again, one of those stupid ass headers. But we managed to get back into the lead. It was Cavani again, crossed in by Lucas, I think. And yeah, Cavani just volleys that one home. So it's now 3-2, but this guy just kept on freaking crossing, as I did. I know it's a horribly hypocritical thing to say that, you know, he kept on scoring the crosses, but I was too. And he managed to equalise. But fortunately for us, in the 90th minute, Cavani managed to score a goal that wasn't a cross, so you know all is good in the world. And Cavani actually got a hat-trick, so well done to Cavani. Definitely back on scoring form there. And yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Obviously, if you could drop it a like, that would be fantastic. As for the new series that I mentioned yesterday, I will be starting it sometime next week. I'm just getting all the graphics and everything sorted for it. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all next time.